Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you guys. We are on Leo. So Leo, we are going to go ahead. I have switched out decks because it's been a minute since I did a reading and the decks have changed. If you've been with my channel, you know that sometimes happens, so you aren't going to get the same decks as and you're going to have to forgive me, you guys. I got a swollen, got a toothache going on here, so I was debating whether I was going to do these readings or not, and I'm going to do my best. So, all right, Leo, we are going to go ahead and start with a little overall energy here from the tarot. These have a few quotes on them. These are just cards I have made. Oh, we got the Six of Pentacles. So that is about the giving and receiving of energy, materials, whatever it is, energy, time, money, giving to something equally. Reciprocity is a lot about the Six of Pentacles. The quote for this is, "The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own." And that's Lao Tzu. And then, "As I give, I receive. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed." Maya Angelou. "I share myself and my gifts. I recognize others may share what I need, and I share what they may need. I do not give what I do not have, and do not take what I do not need." That is your guys' message to start out with. So there could be something here you are giving to, or you're needing. There's some kind of give and take going on here. We will find out more about that. Let's go ahead and get of these here. All right, let's get 3 of these for Leo. Nothing really going on in the sky for Leo right now. Oh, here we go. We got intuition. Following your intuition, looking at something, deciding on something here. Direction on a way to go, maybe where to invest your time, energy. So definitely thinking about something here. And the Sun, nice. This is good energy. So there is something here I feel like you have a feeling about, an intuitive feeling about. And fire. This could be some kind of passion endeavor. This could be a relationship, job, some kind of artistic or passionate endeavor. It could be just a wanting to travel or go see something, see the world. But something here is, it does feel like there's something you're intuitively looking at and going, I want to be a part of that, or I want to, I feel like an exchange of energy, whether this is with a person, a place, a situation in your life, something. If this is resonating with you, there's something here you're looking back at, and it could be even something from that you've already seen or already passed on or by, is the message I'm getting. And now you want to kind of stay or set camp is the message I'm getting. It's like hunker down or set camp in somewhere where maybe you intuitively know you'll be happy there, or you are sure that intuitively you're being led to this place that will make you happy and bring you comfort and safety and security. You could be also doing this for somebody else, but this does feel like you, and it has this bear energy of looking at something and going, I should kind of go back there or revisit that, because I'm feeling that this is the direction I need to go. And it could mean switching directions from the path you're on right now, or it could just mean going in the direction you're on. We will get more on that, but I do feel like it's going to take you putting yourself into it or investing in something here. It says the wise man does not lay on his treasures. So sharing your treasures or your gifts with others could be actually using your financial security or funds to put into something like buying a home or property or moving somewhere. I am getting that energy of moving somewhere or going somewhere and settling down there. setting your stones there. You know, like this is like a landmarker. And this bear is like looking back at something here, and there is the sun card, which is right after like this, and then we had camp on the bottom, the fire. So it's like hearth, like the hearth and home kind of energy I'm getting here. So you could be looking at moving in a different direction, or moving, I feel like there's some kind of movement here you're intuitively being guided towards to set camp, or set your foundation at. Something could be completely new, but this is really nice. Okay, let's go ahead. I think what we're going to do is get some tarot here for this intuition. Eight of Wands, fast movement. This is definitely moving somewhere, or having already moved somewhere intuitively. It depends on where you're at in this reading, Leo, if this is resonating with you. But it feels like also messages, or some kind of could be messages going back and forth, sending, and also kind of, it's also feeling, because he's like, there's this blowing of these like dandelions, and I feel like those are wishes. And I feel like something here feels like you're looking at something you wished for or you want, and you're being guided towards something, and it feels spiritual. Wands are fire to me, and they're it's fire energy, and it's fire energy to me as a spiritual energy. So it's something you could be being divinely guided to, and it could be something you maybe set in motion already. But it's like where you want to like settle or stay, or yeah, like there's a feeling here of making something permanent. Let's see here. And we got, yeah, so Ten of Swords came out reversed, and this is not holding yourself back anymore or feeling down. Like you could have went through a time here where you were maybe facing some challenges here and felt like there was no getting around or through them, and you couldn't, you're like a stuck feeling. But it feels like you are intuitively being guided out of that stuck feeling towards something you really want to move towards. You can feel spiritually that you're being guided towards. These birds are always guides to me too, and they're guiding you to a particular spot. It feels like a particular place is what it feels like. Let's see here. Okay. Justice. Balance. Fairness. Something being balanced out here, or maybe not feeling so balanced out as of right now. Let's just look here. Let's get the rest of your cards. I feel like maybe where you're at right now, Leo, yeah, we got this new beginning. I feel like maybe where you're at right now, or maybe are just getting out of energetically, is a place where you felt not like there was no reciprocation. Like you might have been giving to a job, or giving to an environment, or a person, or a situation in your life, and not really getting much back in return. And the whole time sitting there kind of wanting to move away from the situation, or move into a better energetic situation where it feels more like home, is what I'm feeling. And you want to balance something out here. Now, this could be something that you, like a missed opportunity, and you felt bad about like missing this opportunity, or not making the moves, not moving in a certain direction that you were intuitively being guided. And it feels now like things are out of whack or out of balance. And then we got the Fool, which is this trust. And it's like there is a need right now, Leo, if this is your reading and this is resonating, to trust that as you give to a situation, you will receive. We all have different things to give, and we all have different things we need. And each of us brings our own special talents or gifts to a situation, a community, a place. I am feeling like trust is where it's at right now with the Fool. But you could be also doubting like you could be feeling like some fear about starting something new or moving away from a certain, I feel like you've been in like kind of dreamer energy, kind of wanting something that you weren't actually like living, and it's just not feeling fair to you, or it could be to someone around you. But now it's time to move forward and trust in your guidance, because I feel like you are being guided away from something here that you may keep looking back at and wanting to revisit, and you'll know what this is. But it's also saying to move very slow and intentional towards whatever it is you're being guided towards, whether this is a place, a home. Take your time, take the necessary steps that it takes to get where you're going. Time, patience, and step by step. Wherever this is, it could be a little out, it could be a little further out than maybe you're even wishing or hoping, but things are actually moving faster than you know, I feel like, with the Eight of Wands here. And there could have been some communication or some kind of message received about an opportunity here. Could have left you feeling a lot better. Like maybe you felt like opportunity wasn't there, or you weren't going to be able to go wherever this was, or you felt like some kind of blockage that might have even felt unfair. You might have even been in a situation where it's like, I don't feel like this is balanced. But now there's something opening up here, some kind of door opening up for you, and it's requiring that you take the necessary steps to move in that direction, whether this means planning, preparation. The Knight of Pentacles came out here, and he's moving, but he's moving at a very slow and steady but sure pace. Bound to get there, absolutely determined to get where you're going. If this is a movement or to a new like location, a job, something like that, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like you could have been feeling like just kind of daydreaming about places you'd rather be than where you recently have been, or you may still be in that position, but this is looking really good. It's looking like you just need to trust and take the leap of faith and start moving in that direction, but slowly, maybe not abruptly or impulsively, but do the planning and the preparation to go in the direction you're being guided, even if you catch yourself kind of feeling hesitant about kind of trusting the direction you're being guided. It's leading to somewhere good with the Sun here. I feel like if you've envisioned something or a place or maybe a job or an opportunity here, it's positive. And I feel like that is a good message. And let's see here. We got that King of Wands. Yeah, it didn't come out reverse. So it is important not to get too overconfident right now. Oh, and look at that. We got the Sun on the bottom. Beautiful. So, Suns twice. So there is something really good happening here for the Leos that this is resonating with. And it's a movement forward away from maybe a place, maybe it's something you've been thinking about for a long while now. And finally you're getting out of the grip of your own anxiety and fears. And maybe you just couldn't take the necessary steps forward because there was something, a message I'm getting is like there was something kind of holding you back or holding you down. Maybe there was financial issues or health issues, or just had to sort through some mind stuff, some mental stuff, is what I'm feeling. There was a lot of mental barriers here to you having trust and seeing things for what they are, seeing things in truth, seeing the truth of something with the Justice card here. And then something, intuitively knowing something, and then acknowledging the truth of what it is you're intuitively being guided towards and possibly away from. Now that part may not resonate if you're in the same area, same situation in your life, and you're just needing to put more trust and more faith and maybe move slowly through it, maybe invest yourself into it. Whether this is a relationship, a job, a hobby, a plan, an idea, a dream. It does feel kind of dreamy, like a wish. And then we got the King of Wands. King of Wands is very passionate about, there's a lot of passion in this, and it's also in a lot of sun. With this being a Leo reading, makes sense. There's a lot of sun energy here. There's a lot of confident, but yet there's just you coming out of like a place where maybe you didn't feel confident, or you aren't feeling the like as trusting. But right now as I speak, the Fool's here, and it's saying, I'm going to take the leap of faith. I'm going to trust in the universe. I'm going to trust in the path I'm being guided towards, but I'm going to move slow. The advice is to move slow and steady towards your goal, not to act impulsively or recklessly. With the King of Wands coming out reversed, it could be you need to take very careful. Also with the Fool here, that can speak about being careful, still moving forward, still having trust in the universe, but taking it step by step and trusting in your guidance too. Any messages you receive along the way, listen to your intuition, follow your intuition, not your ego, not your mind, but the intuitive hints or hits you're getting. Okay, so that's really nice, Leo. Let's get one of these, two of these. What's this about? Okay, we got this one. And this one. Yes, a new opportunity. And this would be an earthly opportunity. Could be a job, could be a place, a home, something like that. It is coming through as it's the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Earth. This is something, a new earthly opportunity, a seed being planted and growing into something, the opportunity to plant that seed somewhere or build that home or create some earthly stability through movement. I feel like this is some physical movement. And then we got the 11 of Earth also. This is definitely involving some kind of earthly matter. I mean, I'm feeling like it could be like a movement or a job opportunity or something, but it's going to require you go slow and steady and take all the necessary steps to reach your goal. Not be, I don't want to say like, but arrogant or impulsive. Or I'm going to look at this real quick. Yeah, so there is, so this is moving, and also this opportunity is also, so you could, this actually could be revisiting something or a missed opportunity to heal something or really change something in your earth matters by reconnecting to it or moving towards it with a trust and a slow, steady process, a step-by-step intentional process. This card is about being human and being of the flesh, and we do get wounded, so that would explain this Ten of Swords. It's like there has been some kind of wounding here that maybe during the time you were really still had your soul still calling you forward somewhere better, and coming through that now. It says let go of definitions and labels, forgiveness, transformation, purification, healing, and release. So there could be very well something here you have been healing from and releasing yourself from. And it's only fair. It's only just, it's justice. It's balance for you. And it's just karmic. It feels very karmic. I always get that with Justice card. There's something, some kind of karmic balance that's trying to be restored, but you have to take the necessary steps to kind of meet the universe halfway. It also says do what's necessary to increase the well-being, your well-being. You need to forgive. If there's something here you need to forgive and let go of so you can move forward and be in a healthier, happier situation, then you need to do that. Release any wounds or bitternesses or resentments as you're moving forward. It says do not dwell on the unchangeable past. And I was feeling like there was something here you could be looking back at, and maybe a missed opportunity to heal something that is part of your past. This could be revisiting something in your past and healing something from your past, but then moving forward with it. It could be a relationship you're trying to heal. It could be having left a place that felt hurtful, or like having left a place and now going either back to a place, and allowing some healing to happen and allowing a new beginning, a new fresh start. You could be giving somebody a fresh start. You could have done a lot of self-reflection on how much you have given or taken in a situation. This could be job, relationship, or vice versa with another person, and done some reflection on that and go, okay, now we can do this in a more balanced way if this is about a relationship. But I am feeling this could be about a move or a job opportunity also. Something like that where maybe there was depression or some kind of setback or something that left you kind of feeling very unable to move forward, feeling very unbalanced. And it could have been something you needed to heal in your mind, maybe about a situation you've been through. 10 of Swords is not a joke. It means you've been through it. And you feel like you just can't get a break. You can't catch a break, but it's the 10. It's the last one. So it's time to, and it's a refresher of the mind, because the mind's so jumbled up with all these swords, and everything that's ever happened to you that's hurt just takes over. And it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to your process of moving forward. So that could be what you are healing and releasing right now. And it's okay. We're human. We all get hurt, and we have hurt others also. It says, do not dwell on the unchangeable past. Shift your attention. Do not allow your pain to hurt others. Now that could be this, if you are going back to a situation or a relationship or something that has hurt, and you really intuitively are being guided back to something that has maybe been a rocky situation or maybe didn't have reciprocity, it's saying if you do choose to go back, and that's why I think it's saying go slow and steady to whatever this is, or even if it's a new endeavor or a new relationship, you do not want to take your pain out on anybody else. And the King of Wands reversed can be very hurtful and very aggressive, impulsive, reactive, and just not a very nice fellow. But upright, very passionate, very, very charismatic, very confident, and very fun to be around. And it says if there is something here you're trying to heal, like if there was depression or even some kind of codependence, whether this is in a relationship or alcohol, drugs, if you've been with my channel for a long time, I am a recovering drug addict, alcoholic. So I do see a lot of the times with the 10 of Swords, it is a recovery process from our own mental wounds, and that cause us to stay down and keep ourselves down. And it says if you need to, seek treatment also. So you could be and could be a movement to maybe a treatment center or just a place that's going to offer more stability, offer solidity, and a place you may be being guided, a direction to go that's going to be happier and more optimistic and offer you safety and security. I am getting that. Nice. So that is those. Okay. I love that. That's a lot of earth energy. So this is a lot of earth matters. But we have to use our spirit, and we have to use our strength to take care of these earth matters. And we have to, use our minds with it all together. So let's go ahead and we're going to get one of these and see. This is the, the Energy Archaeology deck. And this has bones, and each bone represents an energy in the body that could be being affected, how to heal it. We're going to just look and see what we need to look at here for you guys. I love this. Ooh. Expectation. Okay. So if there has been a lot of holding yourself back, or not moving forward with something, or not forgiving something, or maybe I want to say superficially forgiving something, or saying something was good but it was not. One of the things and you could look at this as kind of shadow work also, is expectations. It's good to have expectations. And this is a head. There's a lot of energy here on the head. It says the maxilla temporal. And we are going to read that, you guys. There is a lot of mind energy here, and expectation is the key word. So there's some kind of expectation here that you may need to be really mindful of. We are all human, and having expectations is good, but sometimes they can be very unrealistic also. So staying really grounded with the Knight of Pentacles here, and very realistic about the steps you need to take to get to that sunny, safe, happy spot where there is healing and there's true like forgiveness, healing, whether it's forgiveness, and usually it's forgiveness of ourselves and everything else. So let's go ahead and look at this expectation. You can become stuck in expectation, and that could have been this Ten of Swords also, having some kind of high expectations that just, and you kept getting let down, and this would be multiple, like your whole life, maybe having really high expectations, super high expectations, to where it leads to disappointment after disappointment and failure after failure. And that is the compilation of the Ten of Swords, and it keeps eating away at our brains. Like, I can't be perfect. I can't do everything right. I can't find the right partner. I can't find the right, these high expectations. And it's, a whole bunch of wishes too. I'm seeing those dandelions popping out, a whole bunch of dreams, and a whole bunch of expectations. And then just being disappointed. It says there is no such thing as a block, only something you're not yet willing to allow. So if there has been, it says, if you feel like you just have high expectations and you're stuck in expectations of something, whether this is a relationship or a goal, or maybe your own growth or your own stability, your own movement forward, your own healing process, it says, but remember, there's no such thing as a block, only something you're not yet willing to allow. You have to be open to allow it, open and willing. The Fool card in the center here, open and willing, and allow for good things to happen, whether they're little good things, big good things. Just being open, not closed-minded, and not like tunnel vision. Be open to the way things are happening also is another message coming through. It is an earth energy, and it can be setting foundations. So setting a new foundation. This could be in a relationship. This could be, like I said, in career. This could be with yourself, a whole new foundation. Something you're slowly but surely moving towards here. That's going to be a lot more secure, safe, happy, optimistic is what I'm getting. And then if this is out of balance, it can be entrenched and constraining, which is that Ten of Swords. But this is what you're releasing yourself from. So you're not feeling, I feel like you are moving forward, and you are going for some of those expectations and realizing maybe you've blocked yourself away from something that you're intuitively really want to be a part of, or you really want to heal. That is what I'm getting. Let's see the energy, the maxilla. Actually, we're going to read the wisdom. Expectation can feel stabilizing. It creates an argument, both energetically and logically, that since something that has occurred before, it will likely happen again. That was a message kind of coming through with this looking back on something, revisiting something, maybe assuming and feeling very, releasing yourself from a really negative way of thinking about a situation. It says it will likely happen again. A pattern will repeat. A behavior can be anticipated. Familiar actions will bring familiar results. So if there's certain things that you, yourself, and I do these readings for the person I'm reading for, keep doing behaviorally wise, it's going to lead to the same results. So it's really about stepping out and doing something different here that creates a different balance in your life and creates a fair balance in your life, doing something fair and just here for yourself or a situation in your life. I am getting that. It says, expectation carves rules into the earth element and expects them to stay as they are. It pleads for stability over innovation. So, it wants the stability over the innovation, but innovation is an important thing. We innovate, we learn to maneuver, and it's very magician energy. It's like, hey, I really want this, but I can't have that if I have that expectation. Like, I want the perfect relationship, but we've already went through this, that, and that, which makes it not perfect anymore. So it's no longer the perfect dream relationship I wanted in the first place. So do I still want this relationship? Well, then I have to release some expectations and innovate, heal, and find a way to still make this happen as it is now. That's a message I'm getting. It says, and stability is kind of, you can become more stable in having routines and patterns and behaviors. But also, you can't move anywhere new with that. It's going to keep you in the same place. It says it pleads for stability over innovation, denounces what is unknown. So it says, nope, whatever is unknown doesn't exist, and it's not even worth thinking about or reaching for or anything. It demands that your life look the way it always has, wanting things to stay the same. That could have been one of these, your own blockages to something new happening in your life, including in a relationship or a job. If you keep doing, saying, behaving the same ways, you're going to get the same results. So this is a little bit of a shadow work here, I am feeling. And it says, whisper, it demands that your life look the way it always has, whispers that you cannot change your vision or dream bigger because you have no foundation onto which to build. You can only allow what you have known before, what is safe. And somehow I feel like you want to create something new. You want to move towards something new that's safe, and it's not the same old, same old. And then I think we're going to go back to the first card I pulled. The wise man does not lay up on his own treasures. You know, safety and security does come in being alone with our treasures, but we can't share it with anybody. And then we don't get any gifts given to us from others. We don't learn from others. There's no reciprocity. It's just us. So I do feel like this is about connecting to something here, whether this is a community or a job or a relationship. It says, change your vision. Yes, that is, the Eight of Wands, it's like moving in the direction of your vision. It's like you had a vision before this. It's like that's what's waking you up. That's what's making you want to get up and change your mind about something, your mind's patterns about something, that's been holding you back from taking a leap of faith and moving forward and being open and more grounded and having a stronger foundation and like rooting down in something here. I am getting that. It says, remember, energy is always flowing. There is no such thing as a block, only something you're not yet willing to allow. So you may have not been yet willing to allow something new in your life. And now you're getting to a point where I'm releasing myself from this no allowance, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to allow something new in my life. It may require that, and I feel like you're feeling this, like this is a very deep feeling of wanting to move towards something. Or back towards something or away from something. It's just there's this looking back on something, looking at an opportunity or a way forward through something. And that could be being, intuitively knowing, hey, I need to work on this or change this in order for this to work, or in order for me to move forward and feel more stable or grounded. Sometimes a small movement. Now this is perfect for your reading. It says, because take a risk on the idea. Follow your dream. And I do look at the Eight of Wands a lot of the times like messages or visions coming in from spirit saying, look, go this way. I know what you want. I know what you need. And it's saying to sometimes a small movement, and that can be the Knight of Pentacles, small movements forward, intentional small movements, and they create flow from stagnancy. That's all it takes to get out of stagnancy. And you have already, it looked like, started following some kind of intuitive hit and taking small steps forward out of this Ten of Swords, which was keeping you completely stagnant and stuck, maybe down, filling in the dumps. It says the Grand Canyon is proof enough of this. Yes, I love this. I love the vision of the Grand Canyon being formed, just little by little. It says a single drip over enough time can release the illusion of solidity. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Nothing's moving. But one little change in behavior, or one little change of mind, or one little change in the way you perceive something, one truly honest movement towards forgiveness or healing, it makes a big difference, and you just keep making those steps. And some of the questions here are, which expectations am I ready to release? Contemplate the difference in energy between expectation and standards. They are different. What expectations do I have about myself? Do they align with the life I am cultivating, or are they in the way? Where can I bring movement into my life to help subtly shift out of expectation and release stagnancy? I feel like you are in the process of releasing stagnancy right now, Leo. If this resonates with you, I feel like this is a big step forward for you. And even though it's going to be little intentional steps, it's going to help move you into a more expansive, bigger energy rather than stuck in your own mind or expectations, instead of just, hey, you know, I'm human, everybody's human. We do have standards, and it's good to have standards. We don't want to lowball ourselves. Yes, so this is definitely about healing, healing path. So there is healing definitely here you are working on and have been working on, whether this is healing a relationship, healing something within yourself that has been holding you back from trusting your intuition, trusting your movement forward. Definitely, I feel like that trusting yourself too. I'm going to read the healing path. Let's see. I carry the wounds of my land in the wrinkles of my face, and my inner revolution becomes my hands, nourishing you, nourishing me. Step by step, this says a lot about step by step. I am going through my own anguish, insecurities, and terrors. I burn like fire with these emotions. Could be some hidden anger, resentment. There is some kind of healing going on here. And with that King of Wands that came out reverse, is saying being very mindful about using your fire energy, and do not be impulsive, reckless, and burn everything you come in contact with. You know, there's a healing happening here, and be patient with yourself. I burn like fire with these emotions, and then I observe them calmly, not letting myself be carried away. Definitely don't get carried away with passionate energy. Whether, and a lot of times passionate energy can be anger, or like I said, like being impulsive or jumping into something without taking the necessary steps it takes to make sure you are grounded and stable as you are moving forward into a new direction, in a new it feels like a whole new day, a new dawn. And you can always take that with you every day as you wake up. Have the same attitude and behavior of not being set in expectations that aren't just standards. They're beyond that, and they can never be reached, maybe, you know. What are you setting yourself up for? It says, motionless, like an ancient island, well grounded amidst stormy waves, I stand firm. Without even thinking about it, my strength expands, takes root, and grows in all directions. I know the strength I need. The truth is that I have always found courage, the courage to dive deep into the ocean of my being. I know the strength we all need. I always find the courage. I come back to myself. I return to the world. Mastery is the word. Little by little, I feel the energy returning to my body. That is so befitting for this this layout of cards, because this is you slowly regaining your energy, and then trying to restore some kind of balance to something that hasn't been balanced. Whether this is you, your own health and well-being, and then having that energy to take on a new chapter, a new part in your journey, taking those steps forward and having trust in the process and in the universe, but taking slow, steady steps, and watching your impulsiveness, temper, anything like that, overconfidence, over expectations. It says, I leave my cave with clear eyes and all the confidence I have gained. The time has come to assume my role. I am guiding a journey, regenerating a world, your world, Leo. You're regenerating your world, and you're guiding your journey. I recognize my strength, I incorporate it, and I hold it in my hands like a sacred transforming fire. And interesting, at the very beginning, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said a fire. There's a fire on the bottom of this deck, and it's like bringing that fire, your fire, in a very healthy, balanced way to something new here and something stable. There's stability trying to happen here, an opportunity for more stability and more, I feel like, more security, healing, just a new part of your earthly relationships, work, something. There's 3 people in this card, and the star, that's always like a healing energy. And it's also to be divinely guided. Like there is something here you are being guided through, no doubt. And Spirit's coming in saying, you know, follow your guidance right now and know that there is a lot of healing, and there's phases to healing, and there's a lot we go through. I love this because there's meditation, there's praise, and then there's prayer. The healing path. I love that. So, Leo, that is your guys' reading. I might, let's see here. Let's get a surrender card real quick. I like to pull a surrender card. Okay, let's go ahead and get a surrender card real quick. As I give, I receive. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. If there is something here you've been trying to make up to your expectations, or somebody in your life you've been trying to form to your expectations, know that they are them and you are you, and you cannot mold somebody to be what you want them to be. If this does not fit into your life or your plan, and you're wishing or wanting something different or more for your life, do it with grace, do it with love, do it with compassion and kindness. You know, part ways from whatever it is, whether it's a job, a family, a community, you know, if it's something like that, but this is like feeling like you could have been super critical of somebody in a relationship, or even some situation in your life you've been overly critical of, maybe, and because of your expectations. And it's saying, look at your own expectations for yourself and how are you honoring those. And don't think you can fix, you know, somebody, because this isn't about fixing anybody. This is about walking the journey with each other and helping each other through our times of growth and just lessons and learning and healing. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. So there is a shift trying to happen here with you and something that's happened or happening in your life right now. And it says it doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So if you know, you can't force healing upon one, they can't force it upon you. It's something you want to do. You got to choose to do. You got to take the necessary action and steps to do to shift those dynamics in your relationships or your home. Or, you know, I always say this when I get a vision of people like moving, and like things start going bad in the town you live in or something, and you're like, I'm going to move out of this town. And it's kind of, I've always felt like that's kind of like a way to kind of just escape. That's just me, but it's like once you start to heal, whatever it is, it's not so much the place or the person that is it's how we see it. It's how we're not healing from it, or we are. It's how we judge ourselves, therefore we judge others. There is something here to look at with that, Leo, and this is saying, you know, each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So everybody doing their part in a situation. It looks like you're definitely getting up and moving forward with something here and trying to create some kind of having a vision and maybe being intuitively guided to balance something out here in a relationship, possibly with the Six of Pentacles here, giving more to a relationship, or maybe not giving so much, or accepting the love or help or forgiveness or giving that to somebody. That is the message I'm getting for you guys. I hope it helps somebody. And as always, I appreciate you guys coming and watching your message, your video. And take care of yourself, and I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later.